Previously on The Flashing Blade.
Oh, hang on. What? I'm in a piece of paper. I think we've got a bit of a problem. The gentleman has announced himself as Brian's agent and lawyer to pay £79,000 back wages for his previous appearances.
And now, this week's episode.
To fight for what you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more.
Hello there. Welcome to the Flashing Blade podcast. Listen, I've got to make a formal announcement from the very start. The Flashing Blade podcast and or VidiProg are no longer able to use a certain artist,
Former cast member.
a former cast member. We're not even allowed to mention his name.
His or her name.
His or her name, who may or may not be a his or her. Yeah.
Yep.
Pending possible litigation.
Put it simply, we are being threatened with legal proceedings by a gentleman named Howard, who...
That's how you pronounce it.
Sorry?
That's not how he pronounced it on the phone.
Oh, it was more kind of hurt, but yeah. Anyway, regular viewers will remember that he gate crashed the previous episode and served us a cease and desist order. I'm afraid things have got a little more. What's the word? Sorry. Serious since then, absolutely. And in fact, we are in actually very serious hot water here. So, but you know, we're going to carry on making the show
having your
anyway.
eye patch basically taken away by bailiffs.
Well, there is a danger here that yes, we could be taken away and impounded.
I'm too beautiful to go to prison.
I'm not.
Frankly, no.
I just don't want to.
I'll teach you a few things. Anyway, first things first. That was, we forgot, due to shock last week, we forgot to wish Professor Dave with no last name best wishes and to get well soon.
Oh yes, get well soon.
Obviously, the time he's seen this, because this is 5 minutes on from when we last recorded it. God, that Howard Hurd moves really quickly. He's probably out gallivanting now, whatever. But basically, get well soon, Dave. You owe me a nice cup of tea. That's the only reason I'm interested. He owes me tea, frankly. Anyway, so this time around, we're trying to make these a bit quicker. So this time around, Omega fell over. Omega could take that other person's place.
Yes, but can we first please establish Omega's contractual status before we charge in?
Hang on. He doesn't have vocal cords. It's a puppet.
Okay.
This makes it problematic.
I really would like to see some paperwork. In fact, the longer he's on the screen, the greater the chance of another lawyer turning up.
No.
Also, your cat.
Attack Omega.
Is your cat represented by anybody?
Himself.
Okay. And is he very litigious?
Have you seen what he's doing to Omega?
Yeah, that's pretty vicious.
So Omega's out the window then. Sorry, Omega.
Okay.
Go and sit next to Buffy Drogner.
Going through cast members here like nobody's business.
And people enjoy watching me go through this, you bastards. So, Yes, Daleks.
Oh yes, Daleks.
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 Daleks. I'll be doing a photo thing about that. So, I recently got. Oh, well, yes, I can do that too. Look what we got. I was going to come to this in a moment, but let's do the Pertwee figure. It's Planet of the Daleks box set. Pertwee figure, which I've got here now. Pretty poor. Frankly, they've just taken the other figure, the ordinary figure, and repainted it. For accuracy, this should be double-breasted. The tie here should be different. It should be more of a cravatish sort of thing. And for extra accuracy, they could have actually given Pertwee black gloves. But they made the effort with some paint. The Dalek, on the other hand, is a whole different ballgame. It's basically from the end of episode 1, beginning of episode 2 of Planet of the Daleks, where they spray it, and with paint, and suddenly, thanks to CSO, there it is. I like what they've done. They haven't given you the Dalek with the circle, the oval thing in the middle of the shoulders, which is right.
What is the oval thing?
I've no idea.
Right.
Someone will be able to tell us. But I like it. So it's half invisible, or translucent, and half black. Again, I'm still waiting for a Dalek to be the right Planet of the Dalek colours. Now, there's two colours in Planet of the Daleks. There are one which is a bit like this, which is Genesis of the Daleks. And then there's these, which actually this is possibly more accurate. This is actually from the Genesis of the Daleks set, which is possibly more accurate for the Dalek leader, the hero Dalek, if you like, in Planet of the Daleks. But the other Daleks in Planet of the Daleks were a darker, metallic colour.
I think you may be forgetting
metallic
one.
bluish colour.
Complete this ever-ready torch.
Yeah, which it literally was. But I love this. I think this is a great little Dalek figure. Some imagination's been used, and I just wish that somebody would come up. I'm tempted to get a couple and try and get the right colour and respray them. Quite frankly. Trouble is, I don't know if I've actually got the. I mean, even the eye stalk's slightly translucent in places. I don't know if I've got the skill to be able to do that, but it even looks as if it's been CSO'd slightly onto something. So, Planet of the Daleks set, thumbs up. Even the Pertwee figure. I mean, all right, they tried, bless them. Yeah.
You're right, actually. It does slightly shimmer in the hand, like it's not really there.
It's a great little set, that, quite frankly.
I have something to read. Oh, have you finished about the Daleks, or are we gone to something else?
Oh, it's plushy. Squeezy toy, stress relief.
Does it make a noise?
£2. Actually, I think it's it's actually more than that. But Robert Dias was selling them for £2 each.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, you were going to.
I have something to read. If we've finished talking about Daleks.
Yeah.
'Tis for the rebellion a dark time, for though they have the Death Star all destroyed, Imperial troops did from the ashes climb, and push the rebels closer to the void, across the galaxy pursued with speed. The rebels flee the Imperial Starfleet vast, a group with Luke Skywalker in the lead, hath to the ice world known as Hoth flown fast. Meanwhile, the cruel Darth Vader is obsessed with finding young Skywalker. Thus he hath through every point of space begun his quest, by sending robot probes to aid his wrath. In time so long ago begins our play, in a war-torn galaxy far, far away.
Forgive me if I'm wrong here. That wouldn't happen to be the second Shakespeare Star Wars book, would it?
Indeed, the long-lost work by William Shakespeare, The Empire Striketh Back.
Well, spin my nipple nuts and send me to Alaska.
Later.
I'm scared.
Yes. So I've had this on pre-order for some time. So listeners to the podcast will remember that we looked at A New Hope. Must have been about 9 months.
Yeah,
some
the
time ago.
podcast. I really should do something about that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it's jolly good. It's quite quick to read. It has pictures in it, and of course, it's just full of lots of Shakespearean verse. And
Shakespearean births.
verse.
Oh,
I won't give away the plot twist at the end. Suffice it to say that Luke's parentage is revealed.
really?
Yeah, funny
That
that.
Han Solo gets everywhere.
He does. He does. He tells everyone he loves them as well.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, that was just I just thought a very, 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 very quick review of that. So yes, I have it on the Kindle. But yes, it came out about at the time of recording about a week ago, maybe 10 days. And yeah, they are very funny. They have lots of kind of in jokes to do with Star Wars and Shakespeare. And you know, if you haven't read the previous one, get it and get this one. It's
Excellent.
cool.
Pursued by Wookiee.
I believe there is. Hang on a sec. I think that there is an exit pursued by somebody. I think it might be
Such things only happen on the stage, Richard.
Wampa. Exit pursued by a Wampa. I don't know where you can see that.
So we've got to put these on. Oh, hello. I'm back in widescreen again.
Oh, that's good. Are we having technical problems tonight?
We are. Hopefully the sound's better this time round.
Yeah. But
Hopefully.
it wouldn't be us if everything was perfect, would it?
Oh.
Besides, if it was perfect, how are we going to get the thumbs down?
That's a robot.
Oh.
Do you have any of your...
What?
Tango. Do you have any of your tiny Daleks there? The new wave stuff. The new ones.
Oh. Yeah. The 3.5-inch ones.
Right, go on. Show me. Put it in your hand flat. I wish to see it in scale to something.
This is a new one.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just... I think yours is bigger.
Well, there's an easy way to tell.
Right, so where does he come up to? He comes up to about the shoulder section.
He comes up to just above the power slats. No, just level of the power slats, I'd say.
Okay, so this is smaller. That's
definitely smaller.
That is a shame. I was hoping they were the same scale. It's actually Project Enterprise Daleks.
Okay.
What are you doing? Tango? What are you doing? Yeah, okay. So, how far into it are you?
The Empire Striketh Back. I've got as far as Darth Vader killing Admiral Ozzel.
Oh!
Who in the play appears on a balcony, whereupon he's choked to death. Yeah, that's quite fun. Yeah, I obviously had to skip forward to the scene. Of course, that was important. But let me just see if I can find the section. Oh, hang on a sec. One sec. Bear with. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's grass in my face.
Ah, here we are. Vader, the rebels are aware of our attack, for Admiral Ozzel left Lightspeed too near to the Hoth system. Veers, he believed surprise was wiser. Vader, say no more. Speak not to his defence. He is as clumsy as he is replete with ignorance.
That's
Prepare
Mr.
your
Bronson.
troops. Pardon?
That's Mr. Bronson he's talking about.
Prepare your troops now, Veers. I met him once. To lead a ground attack. We shall still win the day despite the blunder. Vader hails Admiral Ozzel and Captain Peart, who enter by balcony. Lord Vader, I am happy to report the fleet has come out of Lightspeed and is prepared to... Darth Vader begins to choke Admiral Ozzel using the Force. Thou hast failed me once again, but never more shalt thou have the chance to fail. I bring the Force to bear upon thy throat, that thou in thy last breath shall know my power. Captain Peart, my lord, prepare to land our troops beyond the shield of energy, and then deploy our fleet so naught can escape the system. Do it, Admiral Peart, and be sure thou sure to rise to thy new rank. Peart, With this promotion comes some dread, for Vader hath no reference for the head.
That's brilliant. So you recommend?
Definitely, they are good fun. I might draw the line at getting any prequel ones because they're not as good, are they?
No.
But we shall see. Maybe he could bring a bit of life to them. I mean, after all. So, yeah, we'll have to see.
Fair enough. Good. Okay. Well, I think that's us for this one. If I'm honest with you, we, like I say, trying to make them quicker because, quite frankly, what was it? 35 minutes. One of them.
The longest one's been 35
you might
minutes. Yeah.
do the occasional longer one where we have a good old natter. On top of that, I am trying to work the podcast out. The podcast feed is down. That's why it's not on the website. I think Ian and Steve are going to be taking it over. Anyway, that's us.
And we haven't missed our previous cast member at all.
No, we haven't.
Which is good.
Yes. Okay, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
You've got to fight for what you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more. And life and love and happiness are well worth fighting for. They're well worth fighting for.
It's only something.
Yeah.
I think it's better without Brian.
You think so?
He's a hack. He's what the? Where the hell did he come from? Don't look like that. You've gone pale. Well, paler. Is it possible to go paler? That make you see through.
I've.
Oh, words with him. You do realise this is my show, not yours. Why is he talking to you?
I don't know, but we'll have to talk about this. But I'm afraid I've just been served with legal proceedings.
You realise this is your show, not mine.
She's lying.
I'm sitting.
I don't know what to do now.
Fade to black, and we'll discuss it.
Okay.
I knew we shouldn't have done an extra bit at the end. Oh.